Oh, how's it going, folks? Papa Joe here. Rough day in trucking. And it ain't the weather, ain't the roads, it's the receivers. You have these days. Don't none of us like them, but we have these days. Impossible road to back in on. Unload me on the street by hand because it's a floor load. It's a load of cabinets. We had quit hauling these at one time because of deals like this. And then the dispatch ain't communicating worth a damn. I'm actually communicating with the broker better than I am my dispatch today. Now, mind you, this is after he jacked up my Thanksgiving last week, but I'm still being a professional and communicating, talking civil with him, the whole ordeal. Got my truck stuck this morning, trying to back into this place. Well, first off, when I came to the address they gave me up here on another road, wasn't no way you was getting a big truck in there. It was not happening. So I went and found a place to park up, and I called them again. Now, I called them yesterday. They didn't answer. They didn't call back. So I called him early this morning. At least he answered. That's a plus. And I told him there is no way I'm going to get this truck in there. So he tells me about this back road. Oh, wait, and I'll send you an escort. Okay. Had a guy brought me back here, and I'm like, I don't see this happening, but I'll try. There's a video up of it, of this road and area I'm talking about. Can't do it or something like that. So after all the hoopla, over an hour trying to get it in there and getting stuck, damn near 2 hours actually, we decided that it needs to unload here. The main supervisor came down because he wanted to see why I wasn't backed up in that hole. And he seen the size of my truck and he's like, oh Lord, I didn't expect that. Well, really? Oh, here we are. He admitted it couldn't be done. Okay. Hell, I told you all that. They had started with 3 guys for the first load out of the trailer. Then they had 2 guys for the next couple of loads. Now I'm down to 1 guy that's doing it all. Hear the equipment? I did the live stream while they was doing it. So he's having to drive that Skylift up here, extend it up in the trailer as far as he can, which gets way up there. Load the cabinets onto a makeshift platform they put on it. Load it himself, then get around the load to get back on his Skylift, retract it, drive it down their driveway, and unload on the side of the road. And all of this time, I'm communicating with dispatch. And now that it's getting down to the wire in the last half hour or so, he's gone to lunch and ain't answering his phone and ain't answering text messages. So I finally sent him one a while ago. Could be problems. Don't see it happening. Then he sends me a message, well, how much they got left? Well, hell, I don't know. It's rows of cabinets and who knows what sizes. How many loads they got left? Really? I just told him several more loads. So then he tells me to call the broker. Really? You want me to find me another load too? Been a couple rough weeks. I've tried putting on the happy face and all that. You know, I've told you all before that truck driver is the only one that's not allowed to have a bad day. Today's one of them days. So I did call the broker. I'd been texting with him all morning anyway. Talked to him yesterday. Seemed like a decent enough feller. We talked a couple times yesterday. And he's going to try to buy me some time. And I told him, I said, I don't normally call brokers. You ought to feel privileged. And yes, I did tell him that. Because no, I don't normally call brokers. A lot of stuff I could say. And for the experienced drivers, they know what I'm thinking. This ain't nothing new in trucking. This has been going on, happening to us for years, right? But how come it don't ever get any easier? I've been here damn near 7 hours. 7 hours. Silver lining, I got my 30-minute break in. I got a sneaking feeling I'm fixing to drive over there close to that place I'm going to load at and wind up camping out all night. So my money for the day will be chump change. And I don't count on detention pay from places like this. And I know there's drivers out there going, oh, my company pays me regardless. I don't want to drive for your company. Chances are you've got one of them big companies that I don't like. I like these little companies. Yeah, we have our issues. Today's one of them. Lack of communication on the dispatcher's part. Bad word, bad word. Thinking of a bad word. Thinking of a whole bunch of bad words. Well, that old boy asked me to give him a call or shoot him a text in 30 minutes or so. Told him I hoped to be rolling by then, but at that time, this guy swore he was going to get some help up here. He didn't get no help. Now I'm sitting here at government housing, watching cars come and go that are a hell of a lot better than mine. How can you qualify for government housing and drive a car like that? That one was one of them Cadillac SUV things, suburban things. How can you qualify for government housing and afford a vehicle like that? I don't get it. Here I had to be a dumbass and think I had to work for a living. Maybe I should have learned to work the system. Yeah, I know, that pissed some of you off. Oh well. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. No shit, dude. Some job foreman stopping by and telling him that he's leaking hydraulic fluid. There's a puddle back there where he's been leaking it. Well, that's my whining and crying and venting. It didn't do any good, but I still did it. And there's some of you out there that want to be a truck driver. You better get ready for days like this. They don't happen often, but they damn sure happen. It's a hard pill to swallow, too. Ain't no way I'm gonna get this shit unloaded in time to make that pickup. It ain't gonna happen. So some of y'all say some bad words for me. I try not to use that language anymore. With that, y'all remember, God loves you. So do I. He even loves me on days like today when I'm having a bad day and trying not to let my temper get out of control and thinking of bad words. He still thinks I'm alright. I think y'all alright. Thanks for viewing and letting me vent. If anything I said in this video offends you, just suck it up. You've had bad days too. Later.